Freemasons Exposed, I showed how Nicholas Copernicus, Johannes Kepler, Galileo Galilei, and Isaac Newton, the four forefathers of the globalist heliocentric doctrine, all posed for Masonic portraits, highlighting various symbols and hand signs denoting their affiliation with the Brotherhood. Galileo poses on a Masonic checkerboard floor, Kepler with the hidden hand sign, and all four of them pose with a Masonic compass and globe while flashing the Masonic M hand sign. Sir Isaac Newton was even knighted by Queen Anne at Trinity's College Masonic Masters Lodge. An inordinate number of NASA astronauts, the current propagators of the globalist heliocentric doctrine, are or were admitted Freemasons as well. John Glenn, two-time U.S. Senator and one of NASA's first astronauts, is a known Mason. Buzz Aldrin Jr., the second man to lie about walking on the moon, is an admitted ring-wearing, hand-sign-flashing 33rd degree Mason from Montclair Lodge, number 144 in New Jersey. Edgar Mitchell, another supposed moonwalker aboard Apollo 14, is an Order of Demolay Mason at Artesta Lodge, number 29 in New Mexico. James Irwin of Apollo 15, the last man to lie about walking on the moon, was a Tejon Lodge number 104 member in Colorado Springs. Don Eisel on Apollo 7 was a member of the Luther B. Turner Lodge number 732 in Ohio. Gordon Cooper aboard Mercury 9 and Gemini 5 was a Master Mason in Carbondale Lodge number 82 in Colorado. Virgil Grisham on Apollo 1 and 15, Mercury 5 and Gemini 3 was a Master Mason from Mitchell Lodge number 228 in Indiana. Walter Schirra Jr. on Apollo 7, Sigma 7, Gemini 6 and Mercury 8 was a 33rd degree Mason at Canaveral Lodge number 339 in Florida. Thomas Stafford on Apollo 10 and 18, Gemini 7 and 9 was a Mason at Western Star Lodge number 138 in Oklahoma. Paul Weitz on Skylab 2 and Challenger is from Lawrence Lodge number 708 in Pennsylvania. NASA astronauts Neil Armstrong, Alan Shepard, William Pogue, Vance Brand, and Anthony England all had fathers who were Freemasons too. The amount of astronauts known to be Freemasons or from Freemasonic families is astonishing. It is likely that more astronauts and people of key importance in NASA are affiliated with the Brotherhood as well, but not so open about their membership. For there to be this many Masons, members of the world's largest and oldest secret society, involved with the promotion and propagation of this globalist heliocentric doctrine from its outset to today, should raise some serious suspicion. C. Fred Kleinknecht, head of NASA at the time of the Apollo space program, is now the sovereign Grand Commander of the Council of the 33rd Degree of the ancient and accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry of Southern jurisdiction. It was his reward for pulling it off. All of the first astronauts were Freemasons. There's a photograph in the House of the Temple in Washington, D.C. of Neil Armstrong supposedly on the moon's surface in his spacesuit holding his Masonic apron. NASA's logo is a red forked serpent's tongue overlaying the starry heavens. Serpents, and specifically their forked tongues, have long been associated with lying, deceit, cleverness, two-facedness, manipulation, and with Satan, the devil. Why would the National Aeronautics and Space Administration choose this as their official logo? The United Nations, the New World Order government headquarters, built on land donated by 33rd degree Freemason John D. Rockefeller, is represented by a logo and flag which clearly depicts a flat earth divided into 33 sections. There are 33 official degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry, and the UN flag features a flat earth divided into exactly 33 sections. Why would the United Nations founders choose a logo and flag of a flat earth map divided into 33 sections? How is it that C. Fred Kleinknecht, the head of NASA, retired and immediately became the head of the 33rd degree of Freemasonry? How is it that all the forefathers of the ball earth theory and so many NASA astronauts are all Freemasons? The Masons' esoteric religion, the very basis of their symbols and rituals, is sun worship. From their first day in the lodge, Masonic initiates learn that Freemasonry is all about light, enlightenment, illumination, hence the Illuminati, and hence worship of the sun as the giver of light. Masonic halls are all purposely constructed to correspond with the motions of the sun. They are always situated intentionally facing east towards the sun, with the worshipful master sitting in the far east on a throne engraved with a picture of the sun. The high festival of the Masons is on Christians' St. John's Day, or the 24th of June, otherwise known as Midsummer's Day, when the sun arrives at its annual highest elevation, the summer solstice. Regarding the Masonic rite of circambulation, 33rd degree Freemasonic historian Albert Mackey says, "In Freemasonry, people always walked 3 times round the altar while singing a sacred hymn. In making this procession, great care was taken to move an imitation of the course of the sun. The rite of circumambulation undoubtedly refers to the doctrine of sun worship." Masonry is derived and is the remains of the religion of the ancient Druids, who, like the Magi of Persia and the priests of Heliopolis in Egypt, were priests of the sun. They paid great worship to this great luminary, as the great visible agent of a great invisible first cause. The Christian religion and Masonry have one and the same common origin. Both are derived from the worship of the sun. The difference between their origin is that the Christian religion is a parody on the worship of the sun, in which they put a man whom they call Christ in place of the sun, and pay him the same adoration which was originally paid to the sun. In Masonry, many of the ceremonies of the Druids are preserved in their original state, at least without any parody.